It's the Ravens and the Browns, and it comes your...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave... Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Edmonds from the pistol. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Third and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Using that big frame to try to get the yard, but I don't think he got it. Held up in the line of scrimmage, there's no gain. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. On the ground is Edmonds. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be taken down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he's into the end zone. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Browns offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 44-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Ready. Go.
They bring Judy in motion. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
The Ravens offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down. Play action now. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A carry now for Edmonds. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it here with Edmonds. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Still second down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Hey, report! Report! No, we changed it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore. Now Jackson. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Look. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's complete to Edmonds.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up if they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on third down.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Good. And, of course, all scoring.
Previous play is under review.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. That one, taken in. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out. We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
It's a short kick. Their catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. They bring their tight end right. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. The Ravens offense, and their running back set to go once more. And he's had a strong start to this season, right there in the mix with the NFL leaders in rushing. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll send their tight end left. With a run. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Two, maybe 3 on that carry. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Now a give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
In motion comes Andrews. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Ravens have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens extend the lead to 24-0.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. The outside, complete to Thomas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They're going to go jet sweep on third down. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Up the middle they go. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground is Edmonds. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.